Coming up on the first pitch, Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Number 16, Brandon Marsh.
And we're underway here in the home opener. Ripped, but it curls foul. Here's the 0-2. On a line. And foul ball. Missed with a changeup. Ball one. On a line, base hit. Here's the throw. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
There's a line drive to left field. Brings it in. One away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Jose Ramirez, the next to hit, takes outside. And another ball.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Here's a 2-1. Runner on the go. In the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base.
Heads up base running right there.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Gavin Sheets. Now pitching.
Matt Gage takes over on the mound.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
That pitch gets the corner. That's strike one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
McLean, spin, throw, that's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Digging in, Mickey Moniak. Hey. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. He did not go around. That one just missing inside. And it's a full count.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
That's in.
In the dirt, blocked. Good hitters count the 2-0. That one missed. Out to short. To second, but way too late. Safe there. First and second, no outs. Willy Adames stands in.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
First and second, no outs. Here in the third and final game of the series. Beavers under it. And there's one down. Now he breaks his bat. Henderson. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily. So bases loaded with one away. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate.
Nope, that's down.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam. Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
No one can get there. It falls in. One runs in. A second scores as well. Here comes the runner. He's safe. And they clear the bases. And they lead by 3. Base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. And here is Sosa to the plate. Inside and it hit him.
I got him.
And now the bases are loaded.
Now pitching for Baltimore, number 80, Eric Sheehan.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 0-1.
Whoa, that's
Could
down.
use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this. Look, in
that's
situations
too high.
like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Base hit. One run is in. Now a long throw home. The tag out. And up next for the Giants, Matt McClain. Fouled off. He was late. Sosa on third. Koss on at first with two down. That's inside.
Nope, that's inside.
Should be extra bases. And that is that. Second inning set to go. Now here's the Orioles DH, Andrew Benintendi. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
0-1 now. Gage, a tall lefty, 260 pounds, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2014. Got him. One away. So digging in, J.J. Weatherholt. And first offering is fouled off.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Check swing, and he went. Now 1-2. Up the middle, and that one handled. Feeds to second, out there.
Safe.
Over to first, safe.
Batting 8th, right fielder.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Wenzel Perez, a runner on first with two gone for him.
Ball.
Check swing went around, and that's strike one. In the air, right field, Moniak coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back here in San Francisco, now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Mickey Moniak.
Mickey Moniak.
Doyle takes it in for the out, and there's one down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Line drive. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Adames up to bat next, lays off for a ball. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball two. Just missed. One out and a runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swings through that one for strike one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
This one smoked on its way out of here. A 2-run blast. And they boost their lead. It's 6-0. Just missed. That one hammered center field. That's back. And he brings it into the warning track. Salvi steps into the box now. Up a double and 3 runs batted in at his first at bat. Late on that fastball.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Doyle on the move. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
So now back to the top of the order.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. Kind of just punts it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard.
Runner on the go. On the ground. And that's just foul. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
And it's fouled away. Doyle on at first. Nobody out. Runner on the go again. High fly ball down the left field line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. 1-2 now. Towards first. And it finds its way through for a hit. And now 2 aboard. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. There's a ball. Throw to third. Save. Double steal. And And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Liner snagged at first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get.
New arm for the Giants, J.T. Brubaker.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
Here's the 0-1. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Didn't go. Ball to strike. That one fouled off. 2 on, 1 out. Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. The 2-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. He hit into a double play his first time up.
Ball 1.
Two outs, 2 in scoring position. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Pitch gets away. But no advance from the runners. No question about this one. It's out of here. That one felt good. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. This one in the air, center field. Buxton under it. And that is that. As we go to the last of the third. And now it's the Giants DH, Michael Conforto.
All these Giants really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
And that gets down into the gap. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. It's a pretty good pitch down and away, but an even better job to go down there and get it while driving it to the opposite field for the base hit.
In the dirt, but kept close. Runner stays put at third.
And if you're a manager or a hitting coach, you love to see your team really fighting for every at bat, every pitch. It tells you a lot about how they showed up to the ballpark today.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That is strike 2. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. In to score from third. It's 7-3 to first, and he scrambles back safely. Took a big turn there. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Yennier Cano. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Haas, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Foul ball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly. And
there goes the runner. And a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. Oh, and this one gets away. But all the runners hold. Stays alive. The 1-2. In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the last half of the third.
Inside,
that
ball 3.
one misses, and it's 3-2. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Henderson gets under it. 1 down. Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Mickey Moniak now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Marsh moving back. And that one's gone into the bleachers. A 3-run dinger. And a foul ball. Four runs already in the frame here in the third and final game of the series. Doyle settles under it. 2 down. And digging in for San Francisco, Willy Adames. First pitch swinging. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. No swing. 2 down, nobody on. And that one's a little bit low. And it's 2-1. Ramirez ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. Start of the fourth. Now the Orioles catcher, Samuel Basallo. Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. On the inside corner for a strike. Rips one to right. And there's one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
In the dirt, squirts away from Perez. And the runner holds. The 1-0. In the dirt, squirts away from Perez. No advance, though. The Giants up big in this one. Top half of inning number 4. Line drive, and it goes just foul. Fought off foul. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Brenton Doyle, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Up the middle, a dive, nice stop, and very nicely done for the out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the Giants' 4-hitter, Michael Busch. And a foul ball. That's outside.
Nope, outside.
Ball 1. Right side. Fair ball. And a good start to the inning.
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Weatherhold in position. 1 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
That one lifted to left. 2 away now. And up next for San Francisco, Edmundo Sosa. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. Busch leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Ground ball up the middle. Henderson over to first, and that's the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Brandon Marsh. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Marsh, in his 5th season, 28 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
And the 0-2. On the ground, right side. On to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now pitching for
So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Caleb Killian. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Ball 1.
That one ripped, but foul. Chase a swing, appeal to third. Nope, he held back. The Orioles with a lot of ground to make up, and we're at the top of the 5th. This one in the air, center field. Buxton moving under it, and there are 2 down. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Moniak under it, and that is that. Back here at Oracle Park, leading off, Christian Koss. Perez ranging into the alley, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Giants. Active baseman, Matt McLain.
Inside, ball 1.
back to top of the order. Mickey Mo, number 48, on a pitch out of the pen here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses in. Throw to
He's
second.
out.
Tag, and they got him. Two down, nobody on. Oh, he can't squeeze it. Gets off a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him.
Yeah.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Up next for the Giants.
Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. He's already homered here in this one.
Ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Hey.
Sliced hard but foul. First and second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. In the dirt. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that'll load the bases.
Ball 4.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Ripped to short. Henderson over to first in time. Out. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Gavin Sheets. Yeah, that's fouled off. Check swing, but he went too far. No balls, 2 strikes. Curve in the dirt. In the air, left field. Sosa takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Yep, that ball went out. Ball, that pitch is out.
The 2-1. And that one hammered. That's back. Up onto the arcade and gone. See you later. 1 down. Samuel Basallo.
Now pitching for the
Keaton
Giants.
Wynn comes on now.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
In the air, left field. And there's 2 away. Check swing, and he went 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now Wenzel Perez. High fly ball, right field. Moniak settles under this one, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the Giants catcher Salvador Andrew Kittredge gets the call from the pen.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
The 0-1. Doyle moving under this one. And there's one away.
Up next for the Giants, designated hitter, Michael Conforto.
0-1.
The Giants up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball. That's inside.
Dives, and he can't hang on. He doesn't have a throw, and he reaches safely. Edmundo Sosa, the next Giant to hit.
Nope.
That one found hard the other way. Swing and a miss as he was late. Man at first, one away. Out towards right center field. Doyle settles underneath it. 2 down.
That's a ball.
Up the middle, Henderson to second, but way too late. Safe there. So 2 down. Matt McClain will hit next. 1 for 3. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2.
Now pitching for Baltimore, number 45, Ethan Wilson.
First
That's a
pitch
ball.
misses. And
Ball.
another ball. Henderson. And that is the inning. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave
Ball
around
inside.
this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a Thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated? Struck him out of the foul tip. And that one clips the corner.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you'd have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
The Orioles with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7.
What do you
Marsh
got?
checks his swing. Appeal down to third, and he held up. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one is hammered right field back there. And that one is off the wall. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
He's got it. Runner tags at second. Relay throw to third. And he gets to third safely. Moving up on the fly out, and there are two gone. Here's Jose Ramirez. Foul ball there. Next offering is fouled back.
Ball one.
Base hit and a run in to score.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the...
New arm out of the bullpen, Eric Miller.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Ball.
Runner takes off. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Buxton on the move. And that is that. Back here in San Francisco, bottom of the seventh. Here's Byron Buxton.
Ball one.
On the ground to short, and he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Nope. That's inside. Ball, that's just out.
Buxton aboard here at first with nobody out. The changeup missing. Ball three.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Doyle has a beat on it. And there's one down. One out man at first. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Michael Busch. Buxton on the run. Swing and a miss. High left, throw to second. Save. That one pushed to the left and foul.
Ball, that's out.
One out and a runner at second. Here, the bottom of the seventh.
Ball two.
Now before the pitch, he looks him back. A sliding stop. Fires to first, and they get the out.
Now pitching for Boston.
Coming out for the Orioles, Rico Garcia.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Weatherholt. Play made, that ends the inning. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Out towards right center field. Buxton under it. He's there. He's got it. One down. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Tyler Stevenson looking to start something with one gone.
Hey.
The Giants leading by 5, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Cease, a righty that throws with power. 30 years old now, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2014. Got him. 2 gone. So next to hit for Baltimore, J.J. Weatherholt.
Ball.
Inside.
Ball. Inside.
2-1. To the right side, McLean. That's the inning. Back here at Oracle Park, and now it's the Giants DH, Michael Conforto. Fouled off left side.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Swings through that one for strike 2. This one in the air center field. Doyle should have this one. And there's one down. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And now the 0-1. There's the strike. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Didn't try to do too much with it, just to really control.
Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Save
got
at second with a stolen base. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 2. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. In comes the run from second.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Marsh takes it in for the out. Out number 2.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what. gets under it just by a fraction.
Cade Povich gets handed the rock out of the pen. And this one looks like trouble. Koss around third. One run is in. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Man on second, 2 down. And that's way high. And now it's even 1-1. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And that one is going to go. He flexes his power with that swing. Willy Adames, the next Giant to hit. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. It's 0-1.
1-1.
Two down, nobody on. Zips it across. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Back here in San Francisco. Now it's the right fielder, Wenceel Perez. That one to first. Can't glove it cleanly. But the throw to first gets him easily. And that's the first out.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
And that one finds its way through. And that's a 1-out single. Throws it away. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up. Back to the top of the order now. And next for the Orioles, Brandon Marsh. Runner on the goal. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Strike 2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Runner goes again. Pitch misses. Throw to second and great jump. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Ripped to right. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. The run comes in from second. It's 14-6. And in its second with an RBI double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Man at second. That misses the zone. And that's ball 2.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Base hit into the outfield. The run comes in to score from second. It's an RBI single. It's 14-7. Orioles an out away. Matt Shaw digs in now. The Giants up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. Here goes the runner. In the dirt. Blocked by the catcher. And he steals second base without a throw. The Orioles down to their final strike. Got him! And that's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
14-7 at the end of this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.